In his day, Titian was one of the most celebrated artists of the Venetian Renaissance and one of the most sought-after court painters in all of Europe. This was because he could both create complicated compositions and subject matter, but also because of his unique painterly style, which gave his works a very tactile quality. Today we're going to look at one of his most enigmatic works, his Sacred and Profane Love, from the early part of his career, 1514. My name is Lawrence D'Angeli. This is the Renaissance Rush. Titian's Sacred and Profane Love is one of the Renaissance's most intriguing works because its meaning remains elusive. Although the original title is not known, this is an allegorical scene about love, purity, and erotic nature is clear. We see two women seated by a fountain that recalls a Greco-Roman sarcophagus. The one on the left, richly dressed, is often seen as profane love, representing earthly desires and material beauty. Her luxurious clothing and jewelry hint at wealth and worldly pleasure. Yet these symbols also recall a bride. On the right is an unclothed figure often called sacred love, symbolizing purity and spirituality. She holds a vessel, suggesting eternal divine love. Indeed, this figure, if not both, are representative of the goddess Venus. Is Venus visiting this bride, leaning in to instruct her about love? Or are they both different allegorical aspects of Venus? Between them, Cupid stirs the fountain, a symbol of unity that provides a connection between earthly and divine love. The water flowing between them could represent life and purity, and the blending of both the sacred and the profane. Remember, Cupid is associated with Eros, the divinity of erotic love. Before him, a glass bowl demonstrates Titian's early painterly style, which deliberately shows the medium, oil paint, and its ability to render detail and materiality. In the background, the landscape clearly grounds us in the material world, where on one side there's the church tower and the scene of a hunt, and on the other, a fortification rises, and before it, starkly against the dark landscape, are two cute little bunnies, direct symbols of love and fertility. Titian's painting captures the Renaissance ideal of balance between the physical and the spiritual. It leaves us with a timeless question: can we separate the sacred from the profane? Thank you all for joining me today for this conversation about Titian. If you like this content, be sure to check out the Italian Renaissance podcast, which I host, and we get really into detail about the life and works of Titian, among many other great figures of the Renaissance. Be sure to like and subscribe, and tune in next time to Renaissance Rush.